Good.
Yo, y'all can hear
Supa?
me?
Yeah, we
Yeah.
got you now.
Okay.
All right, what's the business? Hey, I'm driving. That's why shit probably going to end. Oh, can I cuss? I don't even know if
You
I
all
can cuss.
good. You all
You
good.
good?
Be
Oh,
safe
okay,
though.
Go
cool.
ahead, homie.
Yeah, man, I ain't been online. I said, yo, I'm taking motherfucking mental health day. I just logged on back in my YouTube shit to see what the fuck was popping because this shit was wild.
Yeah.
Bro,
Yeah.
you
Yeah,
was
but I'm
getting a
listening to
lot of
everybody.
hate, bro, in that chat, man.
Man, it
Whew.
is what it is. It's YouTube, so everybody gonna have
Yeah.
a opinion about shit, and I'm like, it's all good or whatever. I know what I stand on the inside. I'm the type of person where I've been talking to Matt for like months, and me and him done talked about this shit. We done talked for a long time about a lot of shit, and he just makes very dumbass decisions. Just like I forgot who was the young lady on here,
Moni.
but
Like she
Moni.
just said,
Mommy,
yeah.
what's up? I just subbed to you too. Just like she had been telling him, he make a horrible mistake, and I'll be like, "Yo, why you do that shit?" He's like, "Man, I don't know, blah 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 blah." And I'm like, "Bro, so I was like, man, this shit crazy." And we just talk about shit, man. If I feel like somebody a good person on some general shit, I understand that people go do dumbass shit, but people was like, "Yo, y'all compromising all of this shit." I was like, "Yo, we had planned to do that video after the first two videos that we did. We had started chopping it up with him, and we was like, "Yo, how about we do a live response with you once you finish the video? We'll react to it with you live." So we had that shit planned a long time ago before he had started acting stupid on Twitter. And I was like, "Yo, this week, me and Britt shit been crazy. So we ain't see shit until literally Thursday night with the Curtis King shit. It was like, man,
Yep.
we was like, should we still do the shit?" And I was like, man, we might as well, because at the end of the day, the elephant in the room, everybody know we cool with them and shit. Our people knew we was gonna do a reaction to the video, and I was like, we might as well go on and merge the shit together because it's the shit gotta be talked about any fucking way. We might as well go on and do it. And since our shit had been so busy this week, wasn't no kind of pre-prep for it or nothing like that, because we didn't even know when we was gonna catch up. So it wasn't gonna be no fanfare type shit. And once we saw the Curtis King shit, I was like, man, I'm glad we didn't motherfucking like promote this shit, because we was still trying to figure out what was the best way to do it. And I
Right.
already knew. Me and Chris had already talked. They was gonna be like, I was like, man, I'm glad we didn't get to promote it, because I was like, people was gonna think after the Curtis King shit and after we saw all the Twitter tweets, the extra shit, because we didn't even know he had went in on Justin until then. And so I was like, man, after all of that, I was like, man, people gonna be like, oh, y'all trying to get it for clout. A lot of people don't know we ain't even monetized, so we wouldn't benefit from the shit. Period. Like,
Right.
not no money wise or nothing. And then people was like, you doing it from clout? Like, we'll probably lose subscribers doing the shit. However, like I said, if I fuck with you, I think he a good dude. He just make dumbass. I done met people like him before too.
Hey, can I ask you this?
Yeah.
Because this isn't the first I pointed this out a lot. This isn't the first person he's done this to, by the way. He did this to another dude named Cliff, where he takes them out of context, disrespects them, talks about his weak ass clout, like his little Drakey poo. He does this a lot. I don't.
Yeah.
Like I said, I know you probably don't know. I know you probably don't know, but that was something I wish somebody pointed out in your live. He's done this before to other people. He gets
Like that, but
arrogant.
you talking about what he did to Justin?
Not just Justin. He did it to another dude. The same thing he did to Justin. This isn't his first time. He's done this to multiple people.
So is the
He has a
difference?
pattern of
Is the
behavior.
difference that the person he did it to before didn't respond like Justin? Is that what happened?
No, he called him out just like Justin.
responded.
No,
He responded.
Oh, he
It's just Cliff is also a white guy who does like reactions to he does reactions to different stuff, and he also makes music, but his channel isn't as big. So it didn't blow up like how it did because it was Justin, but it was like a double-edged sword with Justin because triple, because Justin he has a well-established career in journalism for hip hop. He started the whole long form breakdown stuff on online, and he's also a black man who is quiet, who don't bother nobody, just be minding his little black business.
Yeah.
That's what he does.
Yeah. So I guess the question for you, like, how do you? So from that, how do you feel about his apology?
Who that? Who me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would be honest, man. Y'all just like I don't watch the shit that we make because our channel was really just supposed to talk about random shit. We just kind of got caught up in the beef. So a lot of this stuff, his previous pattern shit, we didn't know about, right? But as far as his apology, when we got off that live, he wanted to apologize. And the thing is, it's like, I don't know, man, dude was like fucked up. Like he was crying and shit. Like he was, and it was, yeah, and he cried on the
he
fucking
was
live. Like you
Talk
don't cry
about
like
tears.
crying. No.
Talk
He
about tears.
had for real tears. He had real tears.
I'm telling y'all, and it's fucked up because me and Briss want to do a video just about how crazy the internet is because once you fuck up, now
it's
see,
over.
Now y'all done let me know he a habitual line stepper. But the thing about it is, what's crazy is, like I said, I done talked it up with you. Me and him done sitting and talked about a lot of shit. We got a lot of shit in common as far as the music we like. This motherfucker quoting Juicy J lines from back in the day. Like, he know the shit, like, technically, logically, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But like we all been saying, he just not of it. But his apology, I really feel like he really sorry. The thing about it is, and I'm gonna be honest, before we got on there, I was like, yo, you can't use that clutch about the mental health shit, but I'm about to say some shit. I'm dead serious.
That's my mental health.
I respect that.
I work in the...
Because they use that shit immediately to get that shit off their back. Like, they don't have to have no pressure on them.
He didn't even want to use it, but I'm going to say something. I ain't even said this to him and shit, and if he listening or whatever, this really my honest thought and shit. I usually don't say shit without really, talking to somebody first, but I was talking to Briss, man. We work in tech, right? Like I work in tech, and I work with a lot of smart people that are slightly on the spectrum, if not really on the spectrum, as far as they don't fucking get social cues and certain shit, and they'll like fucking act. I'm talking about, I seen the smartest dudes flip out on bosses. Like, yo, this is how this shit works, and this is how you put it together. Smart white dudes, whatever, nerds, whatever you want to call them. And then the next day, they be like, man, I'm so sorry. For that list? And so it's like, for me, I done seen it for years, and not like a bajillion times, but you know what I'm saying? So it's not like I feel like he have no visceral, or I don't feel like he racist or nothing. If I really feel like that, I want to talk to him. But with the internet, it don't matter. It's optics. If 3 people feel like you racist, and these 3 people feel like it's a rap, ain't nothing you can do about it. It's over.
Yes, the fuck it is.
That was the same thing with Drake about pedophile stuff. If 5 people that got, because it's all about hierarchy, right? So he really fucked up when he talked to Justin. That's when I was like, Justin. When I heard Justin, I was like, get the company man, get the fuck out of here. No, I know you didn't do that. I was like, I know you didn't do that, dude. He was like, yeah, man, I fucked up. I was like, bro, what the fuck are you thinking, man? Do you know what you just did? What you said? Do you understand it? Like, what y'all did to him? Well, not y'all, but everybody that did help, me and Brice did when we talked to him, because it's like, dude, do you know what out of all the fucking people, man, Justin is a motherfucking OG number 1. But like somebody else said, he does not. He is what's the word I'm trying to look for? He is like peace. Like he's zen. Yeah. Like he is I feel he one of them people. If he wanted to start one of them channels where you just listen to a calming voice talk about some shit, that's the channel. He can do that shit.
Okay.
So,
bro, I'm not gonna lie. Like,
what's up with that 2.5 hour breakdown?
Yo, and that's another thing too. I was like, man, and I don't know, a lot of people didn't make it through the damn first thing, but if y'all get to, if anybody, because there was a lot of people was like, y'all motherfuckers tripping. I was like, yeah, I knew that shit was coming. But the thing is, even once I got into the video, I was like, hey, dude, when we get to the song, because you talk about the damn Instagram shit and all that.
He should have separated both videos.
Yeah, he should have brought. And he said that. But but once I got to the video itself, I was like, man, and I told him this. I was like, Drake is not that deep though. You know what I'm saying? Like a Drake song.
I thank you for saying that, because I just said that today.
You might be able to break down a Drake song like maybe 15 minutes at most. You know what I'm saying? For me. But I really do not like that motherfucker though, Drake.
You don't understand. Drake is so deep. talking about fighting at a cheesecake factory.
But dude,
That's deep to
You
me.
know how
dude,
many times he said the N-word?
hey, hey, but and then a lot of people, like I said, it's fucked up that video so long. But the thing is, I'm gonna keep the video up, and I ain't gonna chop it up and make shit. If people want to go see what happened, they go see what happened. Like I said, to me, it wasn't even originally. It was like me and Brisk was excited because we was like, yo, we gonna do a live reaction with the person who made it. Great. Then once all that shit happened, we was like, man, this shit fucked up. However, I continuously said it on the screen. This a learning moment. Like I said, I don't think he racist or nothing.
Caught you when you said that. I literally hopped on
Yeah.
your shit and you said those exact words. This is a learning
Yeah.
moment.
I was like, this a learning moment. All the shit, and I didn't take over and be like, yo, we told Justin this. I ain't want. Another reason we did this shit. Oh, this another reason. Me and Britt was just talking about this today. Another reason we did this shit was we did know that a lot of people was gonna be like, oh, y'all sellouts and this and the shit. But I was like, man, ain't no motherfucker that don't know me in real life gonna tell me what the fuck I am. I don't do what I'm gonna do, and I know why I'm doing it. And I said this on the live myself. I did it more so. I was like, yo, man, we gonna do this live. And actually, it was supposed to be pre-recorded, and Matt was like, yo, we can do it live. I was like, good, because you need to go in and get it out the way. People got shit to say to you. Now, the call-in part was once I realized, once we got into Family Matters, I was like, man, this ain't gonna be I ain't got nothing good to say about the damn breakdown, because, hey, ain't nothing to break down. First off, I don't even think Drake gonna have that shit. And then,
Stop. You're lying.
That's when I was like, you know what, man? And then it was people spamming shit. There was one dude named Tico. He kept spamming. He's like, why you bring up Whitney and this and the third? And I was like, you know what, man? Fuck it. We better take in calls, because everybody.
Bro, he literally said, Whitney, I know Whitney is single just based on my opinion. I'm like, bro, did you not watch King Curtis's video? He
Imagine saying,
Whitney's cousin.
I know she's single based off my opinion. Nigga said, I know, like it's a fact. And then said,
bro, Whitney's cousin got interviewed recently.
What the fuck? That's some stupid shit. What?
Hey, yo, and I'm about to put myself out there or whatever. I personally, when he came with that angle, I was like, well, I could see how they could be co-parenting, because I was with my baby mom for like 6 months. We was living together. We weren't together though. So I have been in that situation, but we had each other back and stuff like that too. But we was dating completely separate people. So
but Whitney's cousin came in King Curtis's he did an interview, and he referred to Whitney as Kendrick's girl. So they're dating.
Okay.
So I'm like, why? If you research like you say you do, but what he does is just snoop off Google. But I'm just saying, all he does is Google. But if he actually,
I mean, his own word.
If he researched for 5 seconds, he would have actually caught that.
I don't even think he would teach on Google, because if he did, they would know that Kendrick plants money trees. But I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I'm gonna be real. He real thorough with the research stuff. It's stuff he left on the floor and stuff that he should have kept in there off and on. But like I said, nothing I say really matters, or what I really know on the back end, because the perception already out there, and that's what reality is. So it's a wrap. Like, I could come on here and be like, yo, I seen him do this, or I know he texted this person, and none of that shit matter, because the perception
His ass ain't
out
that
there.
thorough.
I find it hard.
His ass ain't that thorough.
I agree with you. I don't think he's a racist dude.
Yeah, that's my whole thing. I don't think he racist. I know a lot of dumb people that make
ignorant as shit.
Yeah, I don't think he's racist neither. But what he said in his what he said and what he did was definitely wrong, and it points him as a racist because it looks because it's from a different color. So when you stick those images on people, it looks like something when it's not. He may not be a wholeheartedly racist though, but what you said was very disrespectful and it looks racist. So people take it as you being racist.
So Supa, do you think? So let's go to this specifically. Do you think when he said the Carlton thing, you think he knew what he was saying?
Okay. And see, this is where I have to. This is why I was saying we went on with the video, because I got to stand on what I know.
Lost in hubris.
I told a story on the live. This happened probably a month and a half ago. He got on his Instagram live and was like, and this goes back, I heard y'all earlier talking about the whole smashing white girls for the slavery or the slave stuff or whatever. He got on his Instagram live And I just so happened to get on Instagram around it like the exact same time, man. He was like, yo, hey, I got a question for everyone. Hey, and this is for black people. I know this is gonna sound messed up, but I really want to know the answer. When y'all smash white girls, do y'all be thinking about slavery when you do it? And I inboxed
What the hell?
Like, wow. Hey, I hit him. I was like, yo, bro. And when I hit him up with the yo, I hit him with the yo, and then he got off live.
Great.
And
None of my black
he called me.
Just like his idol, Drakey Poo.
He called me, and I was like, he was like, yo. I was like, bro. I was like, yo, you really want to know that? He was like, yo, I'm dead serious. Like, I had heard him say that, and I'm really wanting to know. And I was like, well, asking the whole damn people on your live is gonna fuck you completely all the way up.
Yeah,
so don't
just
do that
ask somebody
shit.
to see that.
So he has asked me, he done asked me like 3 real life, he was really curious cultural questions. One time he asked me what's the difference between the red bone and the yellow bone. I was like, yo, I can tell you that shit, but that wasn't on the live. But the thing is, like I tell y'all though, the reason a lot of people get mad at me, or a lot of people were saying, yo, why you calling, dude? Why you so patient? Like I said, I done worked in a sector. I'm from Little Rock, Arkansas, Southwest Little Rock, Arkansas, the hoods of the hood shit. But my mom always had me around a diverse group of people with all the free shit she could take me to. And so I grew up and around a lot of people that asked me a lot of crazy questions. Same thing with Briss. When Briss was in the military, he was around a lot of people that would ask just, the crazy questions.
In the military, boy.
So, hey, so for us, it ain't like hey, why the fuck you asked me that? Because I done met people that was really curious and really wanted to know, and he came.
You're very open-minded.
Asked me them questions. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And I'm a light-hearted person, you know what I'm saying? And I understand how the internet works. And I'm cool with it. And like I said, if I saw him jump on that live and almost crash out back then, and then immediately asked me for real, genuinely, we was on face. I seen the curiosity in his eyeballs. I'm telling y'all. And so to answer your question, when he said the Carlton thing, just like I said on the live, just like I told him in person, well, not in person, but when we was on the live, on the Instagram chat, I was like, bro, that Carlton shit, hey, number one, like out of you don't have the jurisdiction to make that joke. First off, that's a us type of joke. Second of all, that ain't even a us type of joke no more. Like, we don't even do that shit no more. Carlton was a black dude. Like, you have to watch. You ain't even watched the show to understand what that means. There's several episodes that let you know that Carlton understood who he was and what he was. So that you ain't understanding none of the shit you just said. You got too fucking comfortable. Like, the same thing that them folks did on the call, we said to him about that shit. And he genuinely, I'm trying to tell y'all, he was like, he thought that he was cool enough, or he was cemented enough in our shit to be able to say shit like that when he don't know. And another thing I said on the live was, our key word for the night is nuance. You have no nuance because you are not of our culture. You're not in it. You snooped around it. You know about it. You done looked at it through binoculars, but you don't know. So you making these technical.
He Googled it.
Shit, yeah. Hey, either way it go, it's like he was 100% out of line, dead wrong. Everything he said on the Twitter, and I kept telling them, ignorance don't excuse your guilt on this shit. You was dead wrong.
Here's the thing: when he talks about his ignorance, I'm a guest too. I'm a different race. I don't say none of that shit. I'm not gonna go to another black man, call him that. I'm not counting how many N-words and copying and pasting the N-words so I can count how many N-words in a song. I'm not calling another black man milkman. I'm sorry. I don't good excuse.
That's way too many lines he crossed.
I'm in his position too. That's what I'm saying.
The first shit that I saw that I knew he crossed the line is when he tried to use that 50 Cent shit. Now, homie, in high school, you thought you was the man, homie. The homie part was because, like, the homie part has so many layers underneath that definition word, that why he says that and you being used in a disrespectful way was almost like attacking his character as a black person, and then he went on to that shit. Like, he did too many of those. That's way too many instances, nigga. You get one try. It's okay to give a nigga one try, but when you cross the line at least like 3 times, my nigga, sooner or later somebody gotta kick your ass. Like, it's a matter of time.
Your fact. Honestly, I respect you because that's your man, Super. I get it. I respect it, but I don't know, man. He on some more than ignorant shit, bro. He be like,
that's what I'm saying. I've never once.
He get knocked the fuck out. He keep acting like he acting, bro. Cause he be on some he be on some slime shit. And it's not the first time he did it. He be on some slime shit, bro.
Yeah, it's not the first time he did it with Cliff.
I hear it. He on some slime shit, bro.
It ain't no defense. It ain't no defense I have for him at all.
Good looks. Right? I'm glad you're saying it like that.
What I'm saying is, I done talked to the dude about his therapy shit. I done went to therapy and shit. And the thing is, if I make a personal connection,
unfortunately.
I'm just telling y'all when it comes to I got my own shit when it comes to me and my integrity, right? So if I feel like I done connected with a person on some shit, just on some, I genuinely kind of feel like I see the person shit, that's just what it is. I understand the perception from outside, and at the end of the day, I got to deal with how people perceive what I look like on it. I will tell you this though: everything that y'all seen is 100% right, and everything I sold when we was on the live, I was like, I done said the same shit. Will we be doing anything else in the future as far as that? He don't even know if he gonna be doing anything in the future. But my thing
is a cop out.
Yeah, I bet he won't.
Hey, and at the end of the day, it is like y'all said earlier. I was like, yo, that's y'all man or whatever. At the end of the day, it's certain conversation we had where it's like, man, I don't think this dude like a fraud or a racist or nothing like that. He just hella just. I'm be honest. I think he yes. I think that's kind of what it is. But at the same time, though, y'all telling me about this dude named Cliff and actions and shit like that, and the track record, all that make a difference. And I can't. I'm here to
You're not here to justify him. You're not here to justify him.
I ain't here to justify him. I'm letting everybody know that I stood on my own shit. What I feel. You know what I'm saying? But if anybody sit there. Hated 6 hours because ain't nobody gonna sit through that shit and actually listen. This one of them times I feel like I'm in one of them situations where somebody saw somebody steal on me and then I whooped their ass, but there wasn't nobody there for that. And so now I gotta be like, but I whooped their ass. Like, we don't remember
that. Hey, just like you said,
I didn't mean to laugh.
Just like you gonna be honest, and I'm gonna be honest. I'm just saying he was warned several times before he put it out.
Bro, that's what I'm saying.
He still put out the bullshit. He still put it out. So his character speak for itself. I'm just saying he can hide behind.
But Supa did say this though. Remember though, Supa did say that when he went on live, he found out at the same time around that happened. So he's seen what he's seen now. Like that moment is pretty justifiable for him to be like, "Oh shit, I didn't even know this shit popped off like that."
He's too fucking old for that. He's too goddamn old.
But what's the dirt is wrong for what he did, regardless, because he pushed it there, and that's too many. There's too many lines he crossed.
Bro, but he ain't no young boy, bro.
It was his emotions, man. He got emotional. I think that's what it all boils down to, because he could have definitely.
I also think he let the subscribers get to his head.
Yeah, he could.
He let the cloud get to his head.
A completely different way. You know what I mean? There was 100 ways he could react to this. His problem was doing all this, getting emotional, and then him just immediately going on the defense and going at Justin. That's what did him in. That did him in right there. Because
I ain't gonna lie, bro.
He could have literally reached out to Justin and just been like, yo, let's talk about the points you got, what you thought was wrong, what you thought was right. Let's talk about it together, or let's do something. And if Justin ain't want to do it, Justin just ain't want to do it.
Justin would have wanted to do it. That's the thing. Justin was not trying to hurt him or hurt his career. He was trying to help him.
Right.
Understand.
He gave him a nice criticism. I don't know why the fuck he even branched out like that.
From what he told me, like when we talked about, he's like, man, with the Justin shit, he was like, I was like, why you call dude a snake? And he was like, I was like, y'all like talk or something like that? And he was like, nah, man, it's like he gave me so many props and stuff. And then when I saw and this goes back to what y'all just said about him being emotional, and I'm an older dude. I'm like 40, I'm about to be 43 and shit. So I kind of look at shit. I'm getting in my old man mode and shit. My underarm pit's turning gray now, so I'm getting into that age and shit.
Crazy.
So I'm looking at shit like I'm not looking at it through the same lens. Like if I was 20 or something, I'd have been hot head. I would have not saying like him, but I'm talking about how the game power went on. It's like, oh, he said that, fuck that shit. But you know what I'm saying? I'm a little bit older, but I was like, y'all got a relationship or some shit? He was like, nah. It's like when he criticized my work and stuff and said the stuff that he said, it just made I felt like he was snaking on me, but that's because I look up to him, and it was so crazy when he did shout me out, and when he was talking about how he respected my shit, and I was like, oh my gosh, and he felt like, he was really fucking with me like that, and then with the criticisms and stuff, that was not my intention, and I had to tell him, I was like, I understand you saying that these weren't your intentions for these to come across. He was like, because he was like, yeah, elementary kids go see this and they gonna be thinking that. He's like, I wasn't trying to put out nothing. And I wasn't trying to do that. Like what everybody's saying I'm trying to do, I wasn't trying to do that. That wasn't my intention. I just wanted to be as thorough with this video as I was with my 616. I mean the 616 and my watch. That's all I was trying to do is just be thorough. I was like, I understand that your intentions went there, but you fucked up. Like your intentions and what is it though? A road paid, like horrible decisions is paved with the road of good intentions or whatever.
The road to hell is often paved with good intentions.
Yes, and so I was like, I understand your intentions and stuff, but you gotta understand, man. And I told him, just like we said earlier, I was like,
that's a dope ass phrase.
Drake ain't that deep, man. And on my personal thought process thing, I think what he did with the Family Matters, I think is twofold. Somebody earlier was like talking about how he got roasted by the Drake fans earlier. So I think that kind of played a bit into it, to where he was like, well, if I put this much effort into Kendrick and stuff, I got to put this much into this Family Matters. I think that's one half, and I think it was ego too. Like I can just say whatever the fuck, and people go rock with that shit.
Yeah, I believe that's what happened too. The way
it was definitely that. It was definitely some ego in there for sure.
Yeah, that was some shit. Yeah, that was just ego for sure.
And
I think she's not with him, in my opinion. What, nigga?
I just think it's so funny that he was like, I'm just trying to be. I just think it's so funny. He was like, I'm trying to be thorough and everything, but like the whole section of Kendrick giving back to the hood and everything, like it was lacking so much. But then you also use Nipsey on top of that to paint a negative narrative against Kendrick. Like, no, the research you were doing was so you can get your narratives right.
Did you guys see in the Discord chat when he said that it was only donations? And I found in 1 hour, I found 5 events created by Kendrick Lamar for the children.
In 1 hour. Also, wait a second. So now it's just donations. Now donations don't matter to the hood. What's good? Now we moving the goalposts. Now we need events.
But I was just pointing out. He said only donations. I found 5 events that Kendrick has done for the children.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, he does, dog. We get those out here in California. Yeah, we get word on that. That's a fact.
You can't.
That's why I get hot when people be like, "You don't plant no money trees." You niggas don't pay attention, and y'all don't get that. Like California is we love Kendrick out here. Nigga, I swear to God, I was just in Compton. What's today? Today is Thursday. No, Sunday. I was up there on Wednesday.
Damn, bro.
I was up there on Tuesday. My bad. It was Tuesday. I was up there and I went to Compton because my homegirl lived up there. So I went over there. I said, fuck, they fucked at that memorial. I remember that. And it was a memorial of Kendrick's face, and on the side it's another part of him that they drew on there. And it's on a Honduran venue. That's what they did. They drew his face on that shit on their business. And it's a bunch of kids. They tagged up some banging that shit on there. So and then my homegirl was like, the one up the hill around here, it still looks good though. It's still up and it's still good. It is the one. It's the one with the key. He got the key to the city is what they vandalized. And it's that other one that they didn't touch. So yeah, we love him out here. So the love is here. So when they say he ain't planting no money trees, it's disrespecting what he really talks about, what he is, because all reality, it's just one Google search away. Look up Kendrick donating and the motherfucker will pop up. Like everything will be there. After the pop off, nigga donated over 200,000 worth of different schools for the charities and stuff. Like it's all documented. I don't know why niggas don't say it.
It's because Kendrick don't be on social media like that. That's why they think if he not on social media, Kendrick is just hiding.
It don't happen. Yeah, it's not true. Exactly which is stupid.
Think. That's exactly what people think. They think Kendrick is just hiding. He ain't making no music. They think he's just hiding, and then he gonna pop out to use Drake's name to come out. That's literally the narratives that they think that Kendrick does.
Which is a weird one because he just dropped an album 2 years ago. He just dropped an album 2 years ago.
Not exactly.
Certified.
It don't make no sense. It don't make no sense.
Like I don't get that logic.
So I mean, to wrap it up, I mean, we could say, as far as the conversation went, nobody really in here feel like a positive.
Bro, he's gonna have to prove it. He's gonna have to prove it, but I don't believe him.
He's not gonna quit. I don't think he is, and I hope he don't.
Shout out to other homie for standing on his shit, unlike the other Drake stan.
Hey, yo, what you talking about?
There's only one.
There's only one.
It's Jay.
You talking Jay?
My dog Jay, come on.
Jay be talking shit, but Jay ain't talking shit.
We not gonna go back in there, man. We
gonna. Hey, no, let's not think
I think he was giving me a compliment. I don't think he was being funny. What did he say?
No, I really.
Oh, okay.
Jay cool. Jay may come off hot head. I don't give a fuck how he come off. He stand his ground 10 toes down, whether he right or wrong, and he'll say it. I got nothing mad about that. That's a man.
I got respect for him, bro.
He do.
Yeah, I can never. I can't say nothing bad.
But what I was basically saying is like we are just people like y'all not really feeling the apology, right? That's kind of the consensus.
I don't believe him. I don't because you have a history of this. And as someone who's in his position too, I'm not culturally insensitive like that. So,
and I'm gonna be honest, I get tired of the I'm living and I'm learning narrative, bro. I ain't gonna get into all that, but you know what I'm saying.
Yeah. I promise I'm gonna go to therapy now. I know I got cooked. Oh, what did he do with Kendrick earlier? What did he do with Kendrick with the white women? We're gonna do the same with him. Look, I'm sorry. I know I made fun of him and called him a cartoon, but I was just doing it for myself. That's what I'm gonna do to him. The same way he did to Kendrick. Let's do it to him too.
So the other side of the coin is like, obviously, like whatever he got going on right now, you can only imagine how it is for him right now, trying to figure out how to like reverse this or make it right or show people that he ain't mean whatever
he could burn.
Show that you learn.
You know what I mean?
Oh no, not burn.
I mean, listen.
It's crazy.
hey, check this out. This is what I feel. To answer your question, I personally think he's sorry. But on the other hand, just on some real life shit with the habitual lie stepping, hey, the actions is that I see what he talk about when I talk to him. But and I know, he go to therapy and shit, and I hear what his girl hear what his girl and his brother be saying to him.
He gonna lie.
He's gonna lie. I promise you. He's going to lie to you.
Hey, check this out. And I can't from what I'm hearing, I can't disregard nothing. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, hey, the only thing I hope for him, and when FD Signify said this shit at the end of his live that I seen, he was like, "Stay the fuck off this Twitter. Stay the fuck off line. Get the fuck off."
But what if he asks you for some help? Like, what if he come to you and say, "Bro, I need your help getting out of this shit. I know I was wrong. I fucked up. I was dead wrong.
That's what he did.
I need you. Are you?"
Like I said, he didn't come to us for help because y'all got to realize this whole shit was planned like a long time ago. So when we saw the shit crash out Thursday, we was like, "God damn, what we gonna do?" So it was more of some. Yo, you gotta confront the shit, right? Like, he basically got a public flogging and shit on our shit or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So ain't nothing I can do to help him. I had told somebody, and really to be honest, from hearing this, what Mooney was saying, and what he told me, it's 3-4 other people where he has talked to us, and we like, don't do that shit. And he'd be like, okay.
And that's what people got a problem with.
He gonna do it anyway.
I got a problem with. I have a problem with his.
And I'm not accepting his apology. Fuck, bro. You fucked up. Too many damn. I can't give you an advice and you still go against the grain. Like, it's just wrong, my nigga.
Supa, that's what they got the problem with, because you say it happened with you, but this is the same story with other people. So because look, your story is similar to Moni's story. Like, you had conversations with him, she had conversations with him, and y'all both was on some like, yo, you gotta chill. And he didn't take that.
But he ain't chill. He clearly don't give a fuck what y'all think.
So for me, at the end of the day, I genuinely, even with all his fuck ups and shit, do I think he like racist? Like I grew up in Little Rock, Arkansas. I know what a racist look like and sound like and move like, right? I think he
Who said do you? That's crazy.
Hey, it is what it is. Like I said on the internet, hey, if I give
I don't know you from a can of paint, dog. If you tell me we don't know you from a can of paint. I'm not gonna put my opinion on you. I'm not. That's not for me.
Hey, all I'm gonna say is we on the internet, right? If you say one little thing about, I don't talk about dating and shit, we gonna start talking about it. But if you say the wrong thing, oh, you hate this group of people, oh, you hate this group of people, right? So it don't even kind of matter. I can just go by my interactions and shit, and interactions with actual real life. I will hang you from a tree right now, racist. So, and of course, you got some people that are, you know, undercover racists or whatever. It is what it is. If I felt that, I'd say that. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I can't help him or whatever. I'm still cool. I still shut up with him and shit. He a pariah right now and shit. I thought I was a pariah. I might still be a pariah. I'm gonna be on live tomorrow. We gonna see what the hell. I'm already ready for the coons.
I don't think I can't tell you how to live your life, but I don't think that's wise. But you know.
Oh no. When I say chop it up with him, ain't like we gonna be it just
hunky dory best friends. Y'all ain't gonna be like that.
It's just on some check on some mental health shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, at the end of the day, I'm the same person where I'm not
mental health. I
don't.
I get the mental health.
Nah, bro, I ain't trying to troll you. I want to know, like, did this situation change your perception of dude, or do you still feel the same way?
I'm gonna be honest, bro. I don't. With hearing the Moni shit, I really gotta feel like I said, I don't think he racist, but he just do dumbass shit, and I don't understand why. I really don't. And that's something he just gonna have to figure out on his own. My perception of it always just been on some, like I said, at the end of the day, I got my own little integrity shit I work with. So if I fuck with somebody, if I tell somebody something and shit, and we gonna do some shit, I just ride out. And I take chances in life anyway. I'm gonna just see what the fuck happens. And I always stick to what the fuck I'ma say. You know what I'm saying? Can't nobody bully me into feeling or saying or doing nothing. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. And if you fuck with me, fuck with me.
It is what it is.
You're a grown man. Nobody can push you to do anything.
I exactly. But I respect people like that. Right. I respect people like this. You know what I'm saying? I don't like nobody that if I feel like you gonna be from, that's the same thing when we talking about Drake. When he did that guys playing shit and gave out that money, that shit look phony and false as fuck. And I don't like this type of shit. Yeah, dude. So
don't tell that to Jay. Don't tell that to Jay.
Nah, but this is the thing though. Jay the type of nigga that I agree with him. That was right after the Pusha battle. It just kinda looked phony. Yeah. I'm a Drake fan. I can say that.
You know what I'm saying? And so and if I talk, I'm the type of person, if I say something to you in private, it ain't gonna change just because everybody else in public be like, fuck you. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just like that. And for me personally, I know y'all asked, do it change my perspective? I still think he a good dude. He needs to take a break from the motherfucking internet, and just kind of get himself together and really reflect on why the fuck people tell you one thing and then you go completely do the damn opposite. And try to get that fixed or whatever. And I think if he can nail that down, he'll be all right. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because FD, I knew he was going. I knew it wasn't too over for him. I knew it wasn't too over for him based on FD signifiers and Curtis King. How they could have fucking damn. They could have massacred. They could have did the same thing Justin did. Justin owed that to him, flat foot. So
Justin did Meet the Dirt, bro. That was crazy. Meet the Dirt.
I know who this nigga is. I know who FD signifier is. Never mind.
Yeah,
I like this nigga.
Yeah,
and he went live, and when he took it kind of easy on him, I was like, all right. And I had said on my live, I was like, I think they looked at it from a creator point of view, a YouTuber point of view, as in I could see everybody coming at you like, yeah, you better do this or this and a third, and then you lashing out and shit. But and that's why I think they kind of went light on them just from a creator point of view from it. But just on some black shit, yeah, you fucked up, bro. And
I ain't gonna lie. You remember when I first came on the live and I said, bro, my anger has subsided?
Yeah.
The reason why it subsided, bro, because I can't hold a grudge.
Right.
Like it doesn't matter how hard I try. I can't hold it, bro. It's because of how I was raised, bro. Like
me too. I can't hold no grudges.
They taught us to get rid of grudges because it holds you down. Like you don't keep a grudge. So I'm gonna be honest.
That stirs inside you.
I think in time he could come back But at the end of the day, it's like, bro, you gotta talk to the actual culture to understand the culture, bro. You can't let nobody tell you what the culture is. You have to talk to the people in the culture to understand them. And I'm talking about regular people.
Yeah.
Because
But
they
I'm
give you
gonna
this
say this,
perspective.
bro. I'm gonna say this as a black man, and I know I could. As a black man, I'm really trying, and I don't know why, but I'm trying to figure out how a white guy could have a different opinion than the popular opinion and get away with it. Like, how does he do it? If his opinion is anything other than the popular opinion, it's always going to come across like somebody who's outside of the culture, disrespecting the culture. I'm a black man.
I don't think having a different
it
opinion,
wasn't an
though.
opinion, though. That
it
wasn't
a
those
different
opinion.
opinion. It was the disrespect.
Those was him
with
criticizing and
opinion.
disrespecting someone. Yeah, like,
Yeah,
but it wasn't no criticism where it was all like, oh, you know, if you put the two over the one type. No, it was, you're wrong, I'm right. Fuck you, Carlton, and da 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 da. Let's just, and then he called him snake, like he hung out with the nigga. It was out of mind.
There's a lot of people in the YouTube landscape that are his race white and don't get the same
don't
backlash.
do that shit.
Yeah. Okay. They don't do that. They don't go around disrespecting. Like,
but
you guys been talking about culture all day. I stay quiet. I'm like, hey, yo, this ain't my conversation.
Yep, this ain't exactly. There it is.
This ain't my conversation. Well, it's not that hard. It's not that hard. It's not that hard.
Super. I'm just gonna say you definitely a better friend to him than he is to you. I'm just gonna say it like that.
Oh no, but that's just it. When people be like, people be like, yo, he go backstab me. I was like, where the backstabbing? And that's why that's my real question, because I tell people this all the time. I'm sitting here, I spend all day in my office playing with my damn toys or on the computer or doing whatever the fuck. And people like, yo, he go backstab me. I was like, outside of going online, I'm like, how he gonna backstab? What he gonna do? Like, and I really be wondering what he gonna do. What he gonna go online and say some egregious about me or whatever? And I'll be like, I get where people come in to protect us and our channel and all of that stuff, but I'm like, I really don't see what could be done, because it ain't shit that I do to where anybody could backstab me.
All right, so look, Super, let me ask you a question though. How long have you? My bad, bro.
My bad, Jay. But it's not even about backstabbing you. Honestly, I'm gonna just say he just doesn't. As somebody from the culture, I'm just gonna say he doesn't respect your opinion. That's all I'm gonna say.
No, I'm gonna tell you this. I don't think he does not respect my opinion or Moni's opinion or anybody. He just
I see the way he moves. He definitely does not respect Moni's opinion.
I don't think he act on it, because when we say stuff about people, right? We'll say so and so don't respect this, or so and so. I can say something real misogynist sounding, and somebody say you don't respect women. While I'm sitting here just picking up my daughter from the airport and making sure she good on some shit. I can't speak on somebody what they respect or whatever the fuck. I can't speak on that.
Yeah,
right?
I see where he going with this. Yeah,
so
I know.
I don't. And that's why I'm so laid back on shit, because I don't, what somebody else do or say or whatever the fuck, it is what it is. People judge it. If I feel a certain way about it, I feel a certain way about it, and it is what it is. But I don't try to say, oh, so-and-so is this, or so-and-so is that, or so-and-so feel this way. All I know is what my interactions with them. I hear everybody else's interactions with him. I understand. And like I said, I done met people like him before. And since I have met people like him before, it ain't like a big thing for me. Like, I understand everybody from the outside looking in, but I get it. Like, I'm like, yo, you fucking up, and you just gonna have to learn the hard way. You hard-headed. I told him that personally. I was like, yo, you hard-headed. He was like, my mom said that. I was like, well, and if he ain't listen to his mom, what the fuck?
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Oh, I mean, he thought it was clever. He thought it was clever for Drake to disrespect his mom.
That Drake shit, nigga, that's crazy.
He thought it was clever.
It goes in full circle every fucking time, my nigga.
Yo, Super, I'm asking you one more question. Just one question, and then I'm done.
All right.
And keep it 100 with me. You know what I'm saying? Keep it 100 with me. Do you think that it's possible that you are giving him all this grace and everything because you think that he could probably still help your career out in the future?
Start my career.
Bro,
first off,
he just answered that.
And let me go and make this. It's a lot of people that don't watch our channel, so they don't really understand. And I'm gonna say this: like, my life is gravy already. I do this YouTube shit so I can buy more toys, nigga. Like, that's what the fuck I do. I come on this bitch. fame is kind of it's funny because I used to do comedy. I used to do stand-up comedy and shit. Mm-hmm. So I like to come on here, run my mouth. If we go to the moon, that's great. If we don't, we don't. Like I said earlier, previously, after when we first started doing reactions to his videos and he hit us up and shit, we was like, yo, let's do this next one together and shit. Of course, I'll be lying if I said, yo, I didn't think that video before him acting stupid and shit on Twitter wasn't gonna do something great. But after that, it wasn't even about the fucking cloud no more. If anybody go look at the thumbnail, he ain't in the thumbnail. I didn't add him in the shit. I already knew it was gonna be a shit show. It wasn't nothing. It was a fucking, that could have deaded our whole shit. At the end of the day, though, I just stand on what the fuck I feel like I stand on. I said we was gonna do the shit. We was gonna do the shit. I knew he was gonna get railroaded. I knew we was probably gonna get railroaded. Just something me and Briss talked about. But as far as this, YouTube ain't gonna change my life no more than what it already is. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna be honest. Like, it'd be great.
Bro, YouTube might change your life. You might blow up, bro. Don't say that, bro. Don't say
guess
that,
what?
bro.
Guess what? They just demonetized us Monday.
For what?
Because you can't talk about Drake.
Wait, no. They said
no. For why they demonetize you, bro?
On some real shit. And if you think anybody think I'm bullshitting, go to our community tab. I told everybody when it happened, post the message and shit.
No, I can vouch for you. I'm on your page.
So that's another reason why I was like, and I got another monetized page that we could have moved this to. That's why when people was like, for clout, I was like, bitch, my life is already straight. I don't need this shit. I'm straight. You know what I'm saying?
So look, why they demonetize you? I was about to
why they demonetize you?
Let me tell you. So what the official shit that they said in the creator in the studio was reuse content. I was like, reuse content? What the fuck? And so I went, they give you an option. I don't know if any of y'all ever got, a thing like this, but what they'll do is they'll say, hey, make a 5-minute video and show us the process of how you make your shit and re-upload it, and then we'll review your channel and see if you really use reused content. And this how I know they don't use humans to do shit. I fucking set up all the shit, how we do our shit, how I edit my shit in the fucking Adobe Premiere, how we set up everything on the Streamlabs and all of that stuff, blah, blah, upload it. In 12 hours, they like, yeah, you use reused content, you can reapply in December.
No, man, I'm telling you, that's Lucy and Grange.
But let me tell you, let me tell you what triggered it. So what triggered it. I don't know if any of y'all did this, but be careful about this. But this what triggered it, because I went and looked into their TOS and all of the shit and found out that it's something called what is it called? The reason it fell under reused content is because it also fell under the shit where they thought I had automated our uploads. And the reason they thought that was Friday, the previous Friday, we did a live. It was like a 2-hour live, and I had finally got our live segments like exact to where we bring up the video, we do our reaction, talk to the crowd, and then we go to the next one. And then I sliced up them videos, and usually I would slice up the videos and let them schedule them out to go out through the week. Well, this day I was like, man, fuck this shit. I'm about to upload them all at once. I opened up like 3 browsers and just started uploading all of them bitches, and then I pushed publish on all of them like right away. And 2 hours later, they said we did reuse content. When I look back, all our chop ups, the intro the same, everything the same, and it matched the live shit. So what I'm thinking is I tripped the AI or they bots or whatever the fuck, and they thought that I was botting my own shit because everything uploaded all at once, and they usually a human ain't really doing no shit like that.
Want me to tell you how you can get over that? Because when I placed my own music, I had to fight them for it because they I was like, oh, you reposting somebody else's music. I'm like, bro, I am Emil's Pollard Jr. What are you talking about? Like,
yeah.
So you gotta make it a point that you are who the person is that's posting it.
And that's why they make you do the video. But that's how I know they didn't look at it, because it's me.
Hey, well, look, bro. I'm just saying you can blow up and you can go crazy. I was just saying to your point, like you don't give a nigga. If you go, you might. All you need is that one joint. You get that one joint, boy. You added it.
Don't get it twisted.
I don't think he's not saying that though.
Yeah, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that I didn't start YouTube to change my life. My life is good. I do YouTube.
He just wanted to bring the toy collection.
Yeah, like I
want to get the Transformers.
Bro,
Yo,
that's
crazy.
all of it. And guess what? I'm still get them bitches, but I'm just have to take this.
It's gonna take a little more time.
Is it? Well, no, I'm gonna still get them on time. It's just instead of YouTube money, it's gonna be these hoes. But it is what it is. But I do YouTube because I enjoy doing it. It's just fun to me. I wish I could do stand up and shit, but I got a family and shit. I can't be doing no stuff. So this really my venting, just me getting my comedic bullshit out. I hate Facebook. I hate Instagram. I hate all other forms of social media, and I ain't on that shit. So I just come on YouTube and do my shit, and I enjoy it. I like talking to people, and I like watching YouTube. I live on YouTube, but I don't watch this content, which is what's funny. I do watch FD sometimes. I watch hers, but I really be watching Transformer damn videos and video game shit, to be honest with you. So
well, hopefully, what's the dirt or whatever his name is can get. Hopefully he can find a way to learn a lesson from this situation.
What's the dirty barnacle?
You know what I mean? Hopefully he can climb out of this situation
hopefully
he learned from it.
I'm gonna be honest with you, just based on his history, dude. I doubt it. If he's been already fighting so many content creators already, he has a history of this.
I don't know. This right here, I ain't never seen nothing like this.
No, because he deleted it. He deleted it off his YouTube and off his Twitter.
You probably ain't seen nothing like this before, but get used to it because this is how the brother is.
Oh no, I'm talking about somebody just get raped on a live like that, where everybody just going in on them. So I don't know unless that's that happened to him before. It's one thing being on Twitter and seeing tweets. It's another thing people calling in and just.
No, I'm saying like the fact that he's already had multiple beefs with content creators because he can't control his little feelings.
Okay. I see what you're saying.
Yeah. I'm not talking about the hate. I have a hard time believing anyone that like, yo, you have a history of something. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, I have a hard time. Like, how long he been?
Yo, it's been recently. It's like the thing was recent. Do you remember? You remember when
Kendrick tweet?
Yeah. So this like about a month and a half ago. 2 months ago?
The Cliff thing? No, the Kendrick tweets was a month and a half ago. The Cliff thing happened before, but he didn't get flack for that. He didn't get flagged. But
Cliff is a smaller channel.
I'm about to be
he's much smaller.
People didn't catch on to it.
Oh, okay. And I think forgetting in YouTube world, a week equal like 4 years. So this is about 40 years worth of shit that's been going on in YouTube world. Like I said,
man, that's why I have a hard time to like, yo, I mean,
but I'm on old man time, so to me it's a month and a half. So I'm like, man, hopefully he can. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Like old buddy said earlier, I'm not a grudge holder. That shit show up in your face, and I ain't getting no wrinkles for no damn body. So I don't know.
No, I don't know. You know what it is too for me is I watch Justin.
It don't even gotta be about a grudge though. It doesn't have to be like that.
No, I understand.
They just corrected somebody and everything. It don't gotta be about a grudge or hate.
I mean, I done did all the correcting and shit. Like I said, it's over or whatever it is for this point. If he come back, which I hope he do, eventually, I hope he do learn a lesson. But my lesson I hope he learn is don't do dumb shit. That's my lesson I hope he learn. Like, just don't do dumb shit. Like, for real.
Don't be dumb.
Other than that, it's like he done somebody said he needs to talk to the people in the culture. He done talk to me, Moni, he done talk to us. But the problem is, and we told him this, since you not of it, our rules that we telling you, you never really go understand that shit. Right. I brought up Paul Wall one time. Paul Wall grew up in this shit, but he still knows that he a visitor, even though he grew up in the shit, but he knows all the nuances and all the rules, so he don't never make no slip-ups, because he grew up
never.
In it.
Him and Eminem.
Yes, and so he still knows, well, Eminem did have
Eminem had a slip-up, because he said, he called people moon cricket.
But with that
said, back in the 90s.
Yeah.
Kid. I'm letting that shit like.
We let it ride because he apologized about it. He learned, but it's like, he had a slip up. We're just not gonna
but he ain't sticking his nose in our shit and fucking it up. He stand up for us in a heartbeat, so I respect it.
But at the end of the day, though, it's certain people like he's so removed from it. What's the Matt is who I'm referring to. He's so removed from it. I don't think he gonna be able to really ever understand it because other people, if you grew up in the U.S., it's kind of different. You know what I'm saying? You might have a, but he's so removed. No, hear me out. He's so removed from it. Ain't nowhere he can. If he went to Toronto, they ain't American. That's the same thing Kendrick was trying to say. You trying to come to America and imitate our shit. Anybody that's not from here, not go know none of the nuances. This ain't no excuse shit. This is just reality. So this goes back to what
I guess that's fair.
So what I'm saying is I hope he learned just not to do dumb shit because he never gonna really understand. You know what I'm saying? He can understand from this stove hot, don't touch the hot stove, but he ain't gonna understand on some it took 2 electrons and 4 neutrons to rub together and do that. He ain't gonna understand the actual DNA.
How much more dumb shit he gotta do, bro?
How much more dumb shit do he got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plus 5.
Like how much more? What is it going to take? What is it going to take?
I just thought about something. Okay, so earlier, Jeremy Hick, from the bigger picture, white boy from Toronto, ain't never grew up in the culture. He reached out to What's Dirt. No, he reached out to What Is Dirt. He made a video earlier. I watched it earlier. He made a video and he was saying that he had reached out to him. He reached out to him and was, trying to give him, pointers because he said he always try to reach out to like up and coming content creators, especially ones that's like white that's trying to come into the hip hop space, so he can give them pointers of how to not disrespect. He gave him those pointers, and he still.
That's what I'm saying. It's hard. Dude's got a hard head, a little ego. And
that's a hard head make a soft ass. Exactly. So now that ain't changing shit.
Hey, if just on some creator shit, I can only imagine blowing up that damn fast. That's for all us. That's a lesson. Your head get blew up so crazy, so quick. I can only imagine how hard it is.
But he was
that's what I want to talk about. I want to talk about
warned multiple times. He was warned.
He looked like he's 45. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I'm just talking from an old man perspective and shit. Like I take a lot of stuff into consideration. But I understand what y'all saying. He done made a whole bunch of shit in very short periods. The same mistakes over and over and over. And with that video, I'm gonna have to check out that video. Who you said that was that uploaded that video?
Jeremy Hick.
All right, I'm gonna go check that out.
How old is Dirt? How old is Dirt?
I think
Dirt look like in his 30s.
He's 35 or something. 35?
I thought he was like 48. I ain't gonna lie with the way he be stressing. With the way he be stressing, I thought he was 48.
No,
I'm saying he's stressing so much. I thought he was 48.
Y'all see how Super talk? Y'all see why I talk the way that I talk? We from the same areas. That's why we talk the same.
Yeah. Where you from?
I'm from Mississippi.
Oh yeah, you right across the street. Yeah, already.
And that's the reason why we have a lot more nuance the way that we talk. And like I don't try to flame people automatically, but until you give me a reason, bro.
Until you show me that, yeah. My friend is from Mississippi, and he's like that too. He from Mississippi, and he just moved to Georgia, and one south to another. That nigga, he said he's like that though. Even out there in Georgia, he still has that Mississippi mentality, that hospitality. Like you cut some swag, they gotta prove it to you strongly in order for you to be like, I gotta move a certain way in order for me to make this move correctly. Like, so I respect.
Because we give a lot of people.
I'm not saying you're not having his back, but you're understanding where it's coming from. And when people are saying, "Oh, well, you should just drop him because we say so," no, you need something significant in order for you to make that move strongly and to be like, "This fucks with me, so if it fucks with me, I have to leave in a certain way." So I respect it. Ain't nothing wrong.
I'm not gonna say what this sound like out of respect for Zoe's platform, but this don't sound too good. I'm gonna be honest. I don't necessarily like what I'm hearing, but that's me.
Wait, but Zoe didn't say. Zoe doesn't have the same opinion. Wait. Zoe doesn't have the same opinion.
Yeah, he don't.
Wait, Zoe does not have the same. Not all of us have the same opinion. I don't even agree. I mean, what are we talking about here?
But what are we?
It's just his stance.
it's
just
a
his stance.
I was
different
gonna say, if he's being
perspective.
real, I'll go check his other gaming content. I'm a dork.
It's different perspectives based on how we were all brought up. Like with us being
Yeah,
from the
that's all it
South,
is.
that's
Mm-hmm.
like you talk to give people grace. You talk to, unless like like how Super said, like yeah,
Southern
it
hospitality.
it never happened to me, so I'ma just judge you off of how you treat me. And then yes, y'all might say XYZ about the person, but most time
Chocolate Child.
until
You don't
something
want to
happened to
give
you.
Drake no grace. You don't want to give Drake no grace,
Yeah,
Chocolate Child.
you need something to happen to you for you to understand it.
First of all,
Nah, we gave that
hold
man plenty
on.
of
No.
grace.
It's
Child, give
my,
Drake
my,
some grace.
No. Let me answer.
Nah, we
Let me
gave him.
answer. Let me answer. I gave him grace since, if you're reading this, it's too late. I gave him grace before then.
Fire.
Mm-hmm.
It's only so much grace I can give you, and you keep doing the same thing over and over again. Like,
Nah, you a
what they
woman,
say,
so I know you super. I know you super forgiving. You a woman, so
Hey,
you forgiving.
yo!
What you trying to say, Jay?
That's what I'm saying.
Trying to say,
Hey,
bro?
Women,
is Jay also part of the Fresh and
man, see,
Fit
they
line?
be trolling. Women are forgiving.
Yeah.
They forgive you. They they let you mess up a few extra
Be
times. So
luckier in their life.
give
I
Drake
thought
some grace.
Byron
no,
line.
people
No.
in general should learn to give other people grace, but
Grace
it's
a lot.
not
Facts.
Yeah.
it's not
Hey,
just
Jay, you have
a
somebody
woman
on your
thing.
side, bro.
That's the
There
thing.
we go. There we go.
It's not just
Finally.
a woman
You
thing.
got someone
It's
posting a bunch of owls.
It's a human thing. You know what
Yeah,
I'm
because
saying?
it's like where I'm from,
Yeah,
bro.
you're
Like
supposed to
when it
have
comes to
empathy for certain degrees, yes. But I think for this guy's part that everybody keeps putting in our faces, the fact that he does it so many times, how can we give him that? And I respect that.
I ain't
Bro,
gonna
he has a
Cali.
history of doing shit.
It's
I'm
because
from Cali.
he didn't know.
We with the history. We with the history. You doing wild shit too many times. But now it's different if it's my friend though. My friend,
Yeah,
who I
but
grew
see,
up,
he
raised
didn't
with,
know
and
the
all that. That's
history.
different. Yeah,
He didn't know
he didn't know
the
the history.
priors.
Yeah,
You know
So
the
that's
priors.
why I'm not saying nothing.
That's
Even
the
if you
reason
know
why.
afterwards, already built a bond with bro. So how you want me to be like, look, nigga, like it's
Yeah,
different.
it's just like when he. My bad. Go ahead.
Oh no. Continue what you was gonna say.
No, it's just like but the thing that threw me off though is when he was trying to explain the slavery line. Like, bruh, I watched my great grandma and my great grandpa. Well, I ain't watched my great grandpa, but I watched my great grandma and my grandma work their ass off and have to do half the shit that they had to do. And it's like, bruh, nah, I can't give you grace on that. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. Even though I'm the type of person that will give grace, I can't. Like, if you gonna say some outlandish shit about my ancestors or try to you know what I'm saying, have an
Justify
opinion
it.
about it. Yeah, it's like, nah,
Yeah,
I can't
fuck
give you
that.
grace on that.
Nope.
Oh, y'all talk about giving Drake grace and shit.
No, we ain't giving Drake no damn grace.
No, I was trolling.
We back on
Drake ain't
30.
getting no fucking grace.
Oh, okay. And that's another thing. Anybody that do ever get, you ever bored or in the hospital, you need something to watch that 6 hours. Because I'm gonna be honest, out of the 37, counting the 37 nigga shit, and I was like, yo, that's. And as he kept going, it hit me. And I already knew this. It had hit me though that Drake ain't shit deep about Drake. I'm never gonna be able to watch that video because it ain't shit to deep dive on. Because Drake is stupid.
What do you mean? Let me tell you. I better find your loving. That's
people
deep,
shit on
bro.
And he didn't
That's
even write
deep.
that shit.
Wait.
He didn't even write that shit.
That was
That's
Medea
deep.
Jordan.
No, that was Kanye. That was Kanye who wrote that song.
No, it
That
was
sound
Medea
like a
Jordan.
Kanye.
They said it
No,
in
it
an
was
interview.
Kanye.
Yeah.
Kanye said he wrote it.
I guess it don't matter who it was. It wasn't that nigga. And I don't. And as we went through the video,
Hey, I'm not gonna
everybody.
hold y'all. That song's nice though. That song is nice.
No, I
Just
sound like
playing
a
in my
Disney
head right
song.
now.
I'm not even gonna lie, bro.
Hey,
I ain't gonna count.
Too
I ain't gonna
many.
count.
That shit.
It sounds like a Disney song, bro.
I may not fuck with Drake like
man.
that, but
I was
don't tell me that
rocking
shit
with
does
that.
not hit. When you
I was
if you
rocking
hear that
with
shit,
This the problem with Drake though. Drake is like Drake fucks up shit. Like and this is why I hated the industry, and my hate for Drake goes so deep just because I had been saying he was whack, and I would go to a bar or a club and that shit would come on. And I had a screw face on, and folks be like, "You don't fuck with that shit, you crazy." I'm like, I am not. What the fuck is y'all listening to? And the music be good, but his music is like a perfect pizza, and then his voice is like a damn diarrhea. Fucking get poured all over. He fuck up the whole.
It's like putting sardines on your pizza. The pizza is good. Why you put sardines on it?
That's what a lot of people say about Drake's songs. They say like the beats be carrying. Like if it was just the beat.
That's fucked
like
up.
Even with like the disses that he had, them beats was fire. But it was just like the shit he was saying, just like. And even though like I am a Kendrick fan, I can be biased, but I was listening because I wanted to hear what he had to say, but it was like while I was listening, it was pissing me off because I'm like, what are you talking about?
I wanted him to hit him hard. I wanted Drake to hit Kendrick hard. Like I was in there like, ooh, now he gotta come back. Like I wanted that. It's a lyrical battle. What you expect?
Even when Cole first jumped out the window, I was like, all right, Jermaine, what are we doing?
Yo, my favorite Drake line of all time is
because I wanted to hear the bars. I wanted them to really bar up.
My favorite line by Drake is "I got so many chains they call me Chain and Tatum."
I just wanted to hear them bar each other up, but we didn't get that.
J. Cole shit was a lot harder.
I wanted him to make Kendrick.
Hey y'all, hey, I got to bounce. I got to go be a family man and stuff. But I appreciate y'all letting me on. Hey, Big Zoe, appreciate you.
Appreciate you, man.
Hey, Super Rick.
Solid, bro.
Be safe, homie.
Yeah, we gonna wrap it up.
Have a good one.
Already, all y'all be safe.
Wait, I'm the truth, you ain't never lied. Top down, all crews like vanilla sky. All this hate against the kid, it should be televised. Afraid of heights, not me, I'm forever fly. Yup, I'm back, but I never left. You niggas left ain't coming back, son, that's kinda death. Matter of fact, I made it better, y'all was wasting breath. I hold it down while you're gone, won't even know you're left.